Oh my god.
And we like you. Thank you for tuning in. We like you.
Oh, that seemed avoidable.
Yeah. So we are back. We played back to the point where we were when we died. So we saved you guys the time of watching us do any backtracking, playing through the same garbage again.
Garbage!
Well, it wasn't garbage. It's great.
Not garbage at all.
It's not garbage at all. No, the game is wonderful. It's fantastic.
I feel like
it's a fan favorite.
We've sullied our reputation by having died.
Our reputation. I think we've actually furthered our reputation of dying in games that are very easy and not paying attention to things in games. Although we are game designers at this point, you would think that we might be a little bit more attentive, but we are not.
No, and that doesn't inspire a lot of confidence in our game design abilities.
We have a lot of fun playing games. We have a minimal amount of fun designing games.
Hey.
Well, I do. Oh. I don't find it to be that fun. The
Oh.
actual designing. I find this to be fun, playing games and talking about them while we're playing the games. I find this to be the most fun part of Game Soup. But I really love the end result of making games more than the end result of anything else.
Which is nothing. Oh, I thought you were going to say of playing games, which is nothing. But of making games, you come away with a product that you can be proud of. Oh no! Oh, they just follow you.
We probably shouldn't have left that hanging in the last episode, that whole thought where we were bad-mouthing video games and saying not necessarily bad things about video games, but that they give you a false fulfillment that don't help you in the real world. However,
false fulfillment. Yeah.
They can put you in the shoes of someone else, just like a book or a movie can.
Sure.
Particularly, I think a book probably actually does it better than a game or a movie. Puts you in the shoes of someone else, like a fiction book told from, or even a non-fiction book told from the first person especially. It can put you in the shoes of another man. For instance, have you ever read the book Catcher in the Rye?
I have. I know you've read it because it's one of the few books you've read, right?
Yes, it's
a good book,
It is
man.
on my list of books that I have read, the actual text on paper. Now, I've read a bunch of audiobooks.
Right,
Which I think that counts, but I don't like looking at words on paper.
Yeah, just to be clear, if you're not up to speed with this, Joe, I wouldn't say pride, right? But
I would say pride. I have a pride in not that I don't read books.
Yeah.
Yes, I do have that. I have a pride. Yeah, I am proud of that fact. I trust my intuition. I don't trust science or any kind of.
Oops. I mean, you can count on one
research.
hand, or probably two hands. I would assume the number of books that Joe has read in his adult life.
It's two hands now. It's two hands now. I just finished reading an actual book. It's the first one I've read. Well, I think I read a book last year, a physical text book last year one, and this year one.
Okay.
So I've read way above average number of books per year. One.
That's weird.
My average number of books is probably 0.4 or so. Last year I read, what was the book I read?
It was a book on
Technical Analysis of the Financial Markets.
That's exactly what I was going to say.
The book I read by John Murphy. Great book, incredible book. But if you're not interested in trading financial markets, it's not going to be helpful to you in the least. The other book that I read, which would be helpful to you in the least, in a lot, was the book I read this year.
Yo, dude!
It's an incredibly heavy book that cuts very deep, and I don't recommend reading it unless you have a lot of time to read to it and you have a very open mind. It's called Shadow Men, an encyclopedia of mind control. Fantastic title. I mean, it was a fantastic read. It opens your eyes to a lot of what's going on in the real world, and it's changed my outlook quite a bit.
It tells you who the Illuminati are, doesn't it?
No, there's no mention of the Illuminati at all.
Well, that's not a book that I would like to read, good sir. I got horneted.
And you have to finish reading the book, or else you'll come away from it very angry.
Oh, it has a happy ending?
It does, yes. It's a very happy ending.
Would you care to share, or should it be a surprise?
I mean, it's a non-fiction book, but if you read it through to the end, you will find some hope for yourself. Anyway, it's called Shadow Men, the Encyclopedia of Mind Control.
If you want to know about mind control, that's your go-to book.
That's kind of I think that's kind of my thing this year. Usually every year or two, I would say persuasion would be the topic that I'm currently interested in. It's something that's pretty mind-blowing when you start learning about it. I didn't read this one, but I listened to a book called Influence by Cialdini. I think it's Robert Cialdini. fantastic. He goes through a lot of techniques, psychological techniques that salesmen use, marketers, and explains how, I'm probably not wording this perfectly correctly, but how
they use persuasion to get you to buy things.
Yeah, basically, yeah, persuasion, manipulation in order to get you to buy things or do what they want you to do.
Well, I gotta.
And Shadow Man, the book Shadow Man is actually quite similar. It uses, it's a lot of the similar topics. Yeah.
I gotta say, Joe, you're sure persuading me.
What are you talking about?
You persuaded me to read the book.
I like that you don't get into battles here. You are not going to read the book, Ed.
No, I'm not ever going to read the book.
No.
I think probably this year and last year I probably have read the least in my entire life.
That's okay.
Although I did start reading a book on game design that I thought was really, really fun.
Which book was it?
I can't
remember.
tell
Me about that.
It's on my Kindle right now. It's on my Kindle. I read it during a power outage because I had nothing else to do because my computer is my life. But it was really insightful. Like, and there's a bazillion of those books out there, and they're all written from everyone's unique perspective. So every book has something to offer in that regard.
I feel like we probably should have read more game design books, being game designers. I've got halfway through a book. I can't remember the title. I'm sorry.
Wait, you think we should have read more than 0 game design books?
Yeah. Before doing actual game design. All we've done is play games and do tutorials on how to use game-making tools such as Construct 2 and Game Maker, and then we just jump in and we just start making games.
That's a flaw. That could be a flaw.
I don't necessarily think that's really that bad of an approach. I don't know. I think Game Soup was a pretty decent game.
I think both of our games were pretty decent games. I'm proud of both of them.
I am too.
Regardless of the reception and or sales. Yo, there's a red essence in this room, I swear to God.
I'm a little bit more partial to Game Soup. If you only buy one game by Game Soup,
yeah,
I recommend Game Soup. By the way,
yeah,
Game Soup and Infernal Racket are going to be going on sale multiple times throughout the rest of the year.
Oh yeah.
So both of our games are going to be going on some pretty fantastic discounts.
Some fantastic
through
voyages.
The rest of the year.
They're going to be going on some fantastic voyages, and you are invited to take part. Now,
the Halloween sale, the autumn sale, and the winter sale they're all going to be fantastic. They're both going to be fantastically discounted at those times.
I mean, you can get the entire Game Soup's library of games for $4, right?
Something like that. Yeah.
Something like that.
It'll be close to that, around that.
And I need the money. I'm living on the streets right now.
Don't say that.
No,
don't lie to them.
Is that illegal? Is that some form of fraud?
I think it might be. Yeah. Yeah. Don't do that. Don't tell them that we are that desperate. We are not that desperate, but we would very much appreciate your support.
I mean, if you want to. I mean, Game Soup is worth $3 to me. If somebody else had made that game, I would have paid $5 for it, and I would have been happy.
By the way, Game Soup will never be cheaper than 50% off at the absolute maximum.
Yeah,
like years from now.
Yeah.
Because it's only $3. Infernal Racket? Yeah. I'll just spoil it. It's going on sale for 76% off.
Which is absurd.
On Black Friday.
Yeah.
That's absurd. It's less than $2 for a game that's normally $8.
You know what's weird? I actually kind of had the urge to play Infernal Racket again recently, but I didn't. But I really have been thinking about it.
It's fun as hell. I haven't played it in a long time. A year at least.
Yeah, I think I would like to set aside some time.
That would be interesting. Like 2 or 3 years after we release the game, if neither of us has played it, right, for 2 years or something, maybe at the point where neither of us has played the game for 3 years, we go back and play our first game. Or maybe on the release of our third game, we go back and play our first game and see the mistakes we made and what we would have done differently. That might be an interesting video even to do.
Yeah.
What do you think about that? I didn't really think about it before, but that sounds like a really fun idea.
I think that would be great.
So when did Infernal Racket come out? 2019? No, 2017. It's 2019 now. It's 2 years ago. Yeah, it was October 2017. Yeah. So 2 years. So I don't know if our there's that fucking red essence. You got it, man.
You know what's stupid? I shouldn't have got it because we're just gonna hold it in our inventory for the entire game. Because there's no bank or anything. I just spilled wine all over myself and my equipment. Beautiful. I shouldn't have filled that thing. Yeah, this is just gonna sit in our backpack for like 6 more hours. So there is that. Sorry, anyway, continue.
Yeah, we're probably not going to need to use a red essence for any of the early parts
Ever.
of the game. Red essence is one of the best items in the game.
Even for Culex, you don't need it, you know?
And there goes Geno. We're following Geno at this point, right?
Again,
Unless we want to do the left, left, straight, right.
yeah, we can do that now.
You want to do left, left, straight, right?
I believe it's just a cave full of treasures. So we should do that.
Cave full of treasures? We're Game Soup.
Yeah.
What else would we do?
But yeah, I'll be honest, I have not played Infernal Racket since it launched on Steam, because at that point, both of us, I'm sure, we were sick of it. You know, we didn't want to look at it again. So we put it out. I don't think we ever. I'm actually proud of this. I don't think we ever patched Infernal Racket. I don't think anything ever pressing came up that we had to patch.
Yeah, there weren't any. There was no bugs.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that we found anyway, based on the player base and
Yeah.
all our beta testing and, you know, our countless hours of testing ourselves. I'm gonna rinse my hand off because it's covered in sticky wine.
All right, I'll keep playing.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh wait, but which way do I go?
He went that way.
Do I want to follow Geno or do I want to get the treasures though?
Oh,
So I want to go
Yeah,
left.
get the
I want to
treasures.
go left.
left, straight, right.
All right.
You'll find something.
Then what? Do I turn left here again?
Yeah, it's from his perspective.
Left.
And then straight.
Straight.
And then right.
Okay, here I go. All right, Ed will be back in a second. Oh, he was right. That bastard was right. And then we get a cave of treasures. Oh yeah, I remember this part. This is great. A lot of flowers, hopefully. Well, that was 2 mushrooms. We don't really necessarily need
Three
we
mushrooms?
We don't need this many mushrooms.
Why
What is
would
a
you
frog
need
coin?
3?
A frog coin, 3 mushrooms, and 1 flower.
You only ever need 1 mushroom.
Yeah, I really don't know what they were thinking with this treasure room. This was not a
Unless,
cave of treasures. Really, the only thing I wanted was the flower and the frog coin.
do those
The
mushrooms
are-
also give you a flower or something?
Does it give you a mushroom in your inventory? I don't think so. Well, we have a lot of fucking
do have a
mushrooms.
lot of
Maybe
mushrooms.
it did. Maybe it does. Yeah, you get a lot of free mushrooms in the forest maze here. Oops. Thought that was a mushroom. Fooled me.
That's exactly what they intended.
Alright, I'm gonna use jump. Kill him.
Yeah, I was thinking recently about
I'm gonna use Thunderbolt.
some of the really interesting levels that we made in Infernal Racket. And we really put a lot into it, and I was excited. I do think I'm going to play through it again at some point.
The release day of Infernal Racket was one of the more depressing days of my life, though. Besides, never mind. It was one of the more depressing days
Release
of my
weekend, I think, right?
Yeah.
Not days. You mean like the entire weekend,
life. Yeah.
right? Didn't we release it on a Friday or no? What day did we release it? Yeah, we had a.
I think it was a Friday, yeah. Pretty
had
sure it was a Friday.
a sobering realization.
Yeah. And what was that realization?
Well, we'll save you the trouble. It was that. I'll blame it on Steam. It's Steam Direct's fault. It's their fault.
I
No,
would say that was part of it, but I think we should take responsibility
Yes,
for our
no.
own... Let's see. Well, I'll take the 6 hit points. Should I take 6 hit points or 1 magic?
take the HP.
We'll take the HP this
Alright.
time. Alright, we'll take the HP.
Yeah. Our sobering realization was that it's much more difficult to succeed in this market than we thought. Not that we really had any expectations to begin
There he
with,
is.
but we purposely set our expectations low to begin with, and we were disappointed even by those.
Yeah. Oh, fuck. Where was he?
This is the one where he doesn't show up, so I always forget which way to go.
I went straight.
You just guess. Yeah. I think it was left.
Oh, God.
Yeah, I think it was left.
Where is he?
He doesn't show up
Where are you,
anymore.
Geno?
He's... Why did you say it like that? Where are you, Geno?
That was wrong.
Yeah, when he disappears, there's one screen where he doesn't show up at all, and I guess you have to go.
What is that? Just to piss you off?
Yeah.
All right, here. You're up, man.
Oh yeah, I forgot I was playing. This cat is on my lap, and he's so warm and cuddly. God, I love him. All right, so we follow Geno. So he goes down left. Son of a bee. The B is short for bee.
B-E-E. All right,
Yeah,
I'm gonna
yeah.
move the cat. You probably actually just heard him scrape across the microphone there.
Yep.
He scratched it.
Was
He
that
tried
his
to grab
claw?
onto it
Yeah.
as I was removing him from the desk. He was crawling all over.
Oh God, I'm taking the wrong cues from you because I'm starting to manhandle my cat a little bit. Like, I think it's rude when the cat is on my bed and he wants to sleep but the light is on, so he has to cover his eyes with his hands. I think that's rude of me to leave the light on. So I'm very receptive to what he wants, but recently I've just been like, he wants to sleep on the chair? No, he doesn't get to sleep on the chair. He sleeps with me, even though he kind of like runs away.
That's all right.
I want him to be near me at all times, and I'm not going to take no for an answer. You know what I mean?
I mean, he's a cat. We're above the cats.
I know, but I still think it's very rude of me to do. But I just, oh, he's so cuddly. Damn it. Damn it, this fight.
So despite our performance
Yes?
in this game, I would say that this game is fairly well burned into our brains. Like, we remember the story elements and the things that are happening in the game. We remember the enemies. Sometimes we remember their weaknesses and such. We have a pretty strong memory of this game. Not that we're speedrunners or anything, but I'm saying just generally, because I've beaten the game 5 times. This is my 6th time through the game. And I don't know about you, Ed. What is it, 4, 5, 6 times you played through the game?
Probably between 4 and 6.
Yeah, something like that. So we've each played through it roughly 5 times. So we have it kind of burned into our brain. But I don't think that games necessarily, or as often, get burned into people's brains as much as they used to, because we had less to choose from back then, and games were a lot more expensive back then overall. Because now you can get, there's plenty of free-to-play games, and there's also a lot of sales on games, and you can get, games are very plentiful now.
Yeah.
Whereas when we came up, games were more expensive, and we played through the same games again and again. I remember playing the same games that the games that I owned, I played through many times. So I basically memorized the games. And like I was saying, they kind of get burned into your brain, but I don't think that really happens so much anymore. I think just content in general, not just video games, is much more disposable. What do you think about that thought?
Content is more disposable. I mean, content has changed dramatically since, I guess, the NES days.
And there's so much more of it. There's so much more competition, and the prices of everything is, especially adjusted for inflation, games are so much cheaper now.
Yeah, that is one big factor.
And music is the same. Music is basically free. You can either listen to it on YouTube, or you can pay a very low fee every month for one of the streaming services, and you can get most of the mainstream music that comes out. I think that's the one I tried before. Maybe not.
We talked about having this game memorized. Clearly, there are still some things.
Not this.
Yeah.
Do you want me to just look it up in the fucking guide here?
In the useless guide.
Forest
I don't know.
Maze.
I
We're
think
only at the Forest Maze?
Yeah. I thought we were going to be done this LP in like 6 episodes. It's not going to happen.
Okay. It might happen. We only have...
We're on episode 3 now, I think, aren't we?
Bean Valley,
Land's End, Booster's Tower, Marrymore,
Bowser's Keep, Marrymore,
So
Yardovich. Oh man, there's a lot to go. But stick with us. The game is worth it. GameSoup is worth. Oh, you got it.
997, 998, 999, 1,000. 1,000 arrows. For cover they run. Yeah. Fun this is. Yes. Yeah. Another 1,000 I will shoot.
yeah.
Go ahead.
Mario, who is this guy? He must be the one shooting arrows at Rosetown.
He's the creepiest design.
Yeah,
He really is.
I like it a lot. I like his design a lot.
I mean, I like it. It's very creepy. It's like Tim Burton-ish almost. He's got the stripes, you know, like the,
Yeah.
Also, I just realized he's a bow.
Yeah, he's a bow.
He's got the string. The
yeah,
actual
he's a bow.
string.
You didn't know he's a bow? His name's Bowyer.
A bowyer is one who handles bows, not one who is a bow. That's my defense.
Happy I am. Yeah. Look at their expressions when freeze they do. Woohoo! They're standing like statues. Yeah. More practice do I need?
I mean, he does have an attack where he actually shoots an arrow off of his body, so I guess that kind of gave it away. But
Did you just save?
yeah, I think so.
All right, do a save state anyway.
All right. I mean, we're on the what do you call this? The SNES Classic Mini.
Yeah. Where they have a save. They have save states on that.
They actually do.
They did, yeah.
Because I just watched Lobos Jr. play through this recently, and he used save states a lot. Because there are some parts of this game that you just don't want to have to do over. Oh no, he's not stopping. We've got to do something.
Yeah, modern game design keeps short attention spans in mind.
Yeah. Who do you think you are, Bruce Lee? You can't just go in there with your fist flying. There are too many of them. We'll be creamed. Oh no, someone's coming. Let's hide and see if we can learn anything. Is it Geno? Is it Geno? It's not Geno.
Look what I found, Bowyer. What? Disturber, you must not further than I am. More arrows must I shoot. More statues must I make. Nah.
Stop. hold it right there. We got to give a good voice to Geno. Let's just give him a regular voice.
Hold it right there. You don't know what you're doing. Return that star to me.
There you go.
Yeah, yeah, a stranger you are, and strange looking at that. Teach you we must. Who's in charge?
All right, here we go. This is a real boss. You know, you can tell because of the music.
And who might you be?
You want to read?
I serve a higher authority. That star piece belongs to everyone. You can't keep it.
Yeah, yeah, angry I am. Yeah, a lesson I will teach you.
He's very constipated. Yeah.
You really didn't know he's a bow? He's shooting arrows off himself.
I knew he had that attack. I just, for some reason, didn't put it together. I don't know. That's you.
Oh, hey, chill out.
Hey, chill out. Mario, it's dangerous out there. I love these birds. I don't know if they show up anywhere else in the entire game.
I don't think so.
You're gonna help him, huh? Whack that weirdo. Save the guy in blue. Me too. I will do what I can, but from over here! What a nerd. Nobody likes Mallow. I'm not afraid, and I'm not gonna cry.
Yes, you are.
Yeah, what a little B word. Youch!
The B is for Ballow.
Ballow! His brother Ballow. Hey, Geno is shaking. He shouldn't be afraid of this.
Stop it, that's enough.
Gunya!
He punched him right in the
Gunya.
D word.
The derriere.
The dockers.
Oh.
The pants.
Strong you are, but stronger am I. Hurt you I will. So long. Yeah. Part now we must.
Uh-oh. He did. He did! I thought there was a part of this fight where you just fought with Geno. Wasn't there?
I don't think so. Doesn't look like it.
Yeah, I must be thinking of a different,
Geno and Mallow have already arrived.
Mario and Mallow.
Or yeah, Mario
Geno.
and Mallow. Yeah, Geno and Mallow.
Yeah, yeah.
I always think of them together because
Oh.
they're the two new playable characters in this game.
Mario.
New. They're
just-
not new anymore, but
This is probably my favorite line in the entire game, by the way. You just ditched me back there!
yeah, but I saved Geno by stomping on that arrow in the exact correct moment.
Yeah. And also, nobody cares about ditching Mallow. Who cares? Who's saying this? There's no name attributed to this. It must be Geno, right?
Yeah, you look familiar. No, that's Mallow talking, I think.
Oh,
So
yeah,
you're
you're right.
the Mario. Yeah, this is Geno talking.
No, yeah.
We know about you.
Knock knock. Yeah. Insulted I am.
All right,
I
it's
love
time
this
to see
fight.
what Geno can do.
This is where the game actually picks up and kicks into second gear, if you will.
Yeah, we've got
You know?
a full party now. A full party in this game is 3 characters.
Hold Y for power.
Now we do still have Mallow, so it's kind of like 2.25 characters, but
He's worth 1/4 of.
yeah,
Yeah, he really is.
he's our healer though at this point. So
Yeah.
we got to take what we can get.
Let's
You do psychopath.
I
We
want
can
to psychopath.
Yeah, psychopath him.
I want to know what he's up to. In that head. No, cat.
Okay, yeah. He's changing. You know what? I'm gonna remove the cat. What is he doing, by the way?
He loves to step on the keyboard. What's with these folks? That's what he says? That's not insightful.
It looked like he was about to take a dump on the keyboard.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, he didn't.
No. I don't know. I think he was just clowning around.
All right.
He's probably trying to get on my lap.
Yeah. No, 3 against 1.
Not fair.
It's too complete. Fix it I will. Yeah. Shoot an arrow I shall. When a target hits that button.
Locked. Incredibly fourth wall breaking. Unbelievably fourth wall breaking. Completely. Oops. Oh no, I got it. We better jump. We better power part jumps.
Yeah.
76. Not bad, not bad.
So, well, you'll see what happens when he shoots these buttons. All right. So now we can no longer use regular attacks. That's actually fine. Oh, that did a lot of damage.
So, I mean, what we should do right here is, do we have any royal syrups? Yeah, we have 1 honey syrup, not a royal syrup. Because we only have 2 FP.
We probably should have filled that up with a flower tab before the battle.
We should have.
That would have been smart. Because now we're really heavily reliant on regular attacks.
We sure are.
You can do a jump. Probably want to use actually a regular jump because that's going to be the best use of our flower points here.
Yeah. And I think I'm just gonna mushroom Geno.
Yeah, I won't waste any flower points. And mushrooms are still pretty solid.
Get a freebie.
Pretty solid heal at this point in the game.
Getting a freebie of a mushroom is like the least cool thing you can do, though.
Yeah, it's not really too useful. We're probably not even going to use all those mushrooms that we have already. You start getting super mushrooms pretty soon. And super mushrooms are, well, they're better than mushrooms.
I thought items were sorted when you were looking in your battle inventory. Shouldn't these be sorted? Maybe they're not, though. Mushroom.
Yeah, there was this
at the
an extraneous mushroom there, an unsorted mushroom. Yeah, that's weird.
2 more? Maybe I'm wrong about that.
Yeah, they might not be. Well, we do have an elixir. You shouldn't be above using an elixir if needed. I wouldn't use it right now, but well, you could. Mario's a little bit low. You could use the elixir. I don't think we're gonna need it later.
I mean, we never will.
Yeah, I'm Joe, by the way. I tend to just waste resources in games.
That goes against my very philosophy of life. I mean, in gaming. But yeah, I'm the guy that will keep every elixir until the end of the game and then not use it. Where Joe actually makes the smart choice and uses things to give himself an advantage. Probably should have just blocked, now that I think about it.
Games are pretty much our life, though. I mean, aside from what we were saying earlier, how games are kind of a Skinner box that traps you into doing something that feels fulfilling in the moment but isn't actually fulfilling in your real life.
Everything is a Skinner box.
You know, there's something to be said for distracting yourself from the pain and of reality. There's something to be said for that's a rather dire way to say it. There's something to be said for, having some fun.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's not so much the pain of reality, it's just the fact that games are funner than a caveman life would be.
If you're playing games to escape the pain of reality,
Didn't you just say that?
Maybe consider escaping, figuring out a way to escape from that pain in some way. But if you can't, there really is no way for you to escape from those pains that are in your life. You can play some video games. You could also take up drinking. That's another hobby.
Hobby.
I was kidding about the last one.
Hobby.
Don't drink your pain away. Although, drinking does.
Yeah.
It's just great.
It's called the social lubricant. Have you heard of that phrase before?
It's great as long as you don't do it every day. If you drink every other day, that's a bit much, but that's acceptable, in my opinion. I don't drink every other day. I drink maybe once a week, at most.
I only drink with you. I mean, this isn't college
pretty
anymore.
much.
I can't drink that much.
Pretty much. I pretty much the only times I've been drinking is when me and Ed are hanging out on occasion. So that's about it. Yeah.
Schwang 60. That wasn't that good.
I think that's a good rule for drinking and really any kind of a drug. If you don't want to get addicted to it, if you only do it every other day, you probably won't get addicted to it. You give your body like a day off to detox. That's kind of my general rule. Seems to work. I would use that flower box.
We wrecked him, dude. We really wrecked him.
That was a good job, man. Thanks for the help. You really got me out of a jam. Why are you staring at me? You know I'm more than just a doll, don't you?
Yeah.
Have you guessed the truth? I'm a visitor from above. I'm an angel. And this is a form I'm borrowing briefly. God sent me here.
You mean like from the sky or something?
Higher than that, I'm afraid. God's realm. Do you know anything about the Star Road, aka God's realm? Completely in the dark, eh? Well, it's a big mess right up there right now, and it concerns you too. Let me explain. God sent me here. You've heard of wishing upon a shooting star. You're actually wishing to God. At the Star Road, your wish is transformed into a star. Star Road is also called heaven or God's realm. When it's granted, then it turns into a shooting star and falls down to earth from God's realm. You see, the Star Road plays an integral role in granting wishes. But ever since the sword destroyed everything, the Star Road, everything's come to a halt. No stars have been made since.
I have a question. Is he saying that when Exor came down and plummeted into Bowser's castle, it just happened to destroy Star Road at the same time?
Yeah, that's exactly what he's saying.
So it was pure coincidence. Because Exor's real goal was to...
Well, because such a darkness befell the world that stars weren't being created anymore. Stars are wishes.
But didn't he say that the sword destroyed Star Road? Isn't that what he just said? The sword pierced through the heavens and destroyed Star Road?
Yeah.
So it physically destroyed Star Road, not like
Yeah.
just by association. Okay.
The way
All right.
things stand, yours is a world where wishes can't come true anymore. And by wishes, he means prayers. Are you saying this star is a part of your starway? Said Mallow. That's Star Road, my fluffy little friend. Yes, that star is a broken piece of Star Road. I'm here to find them all and repair the Star Road. The broken star pieces. There are 7 altogether. For peace to return, we must get rid of Smithy, find the star pieces, and repair Star Road.
Wait, don't we already have a star piece or two?
We do. Yeah, we have one. We have the one from Mac.
So we just started collecting these before we knew what they were even for.
Correct.
All right.
It's fine.
Yeah.
I'm heart music note exclamation point question mark, but it's hard to pronounce, so call me Geno after the doll. I chose him because he looked the strongest out of all the dolls. Well, you chose wrong, Geno, I gotta say. Now grab the star, Mario. Hey, he's newly minted. He doesn't know how to pronounce Mario.
That is true. I always imagine when he said his name instead of heart music note exclamation point question mark.
And look at that little arrow in the top corner there, the top left corner there. I love that. I love that little foreshadowing there about what's about to happen.
Yeah, I know.
Wonderful.
You got to charge your phone, huh?
Yeah, I might do that.
It's probably a good idea.
So we get another star piece in quotation marks. It's not exactly a piece. It looks like a full star, as we may have mentioned before. But we've got 2 out of 7, and the 7th one is, well, it's at the end of the game. So we're moving along. We are moving along. Geno says, come on, let's get this show on the road. And then they all join forces, join bodies together. Geno, who is searching for the pieces of the Star Road, joins Mario and Mallow. Things are definitely looking up for Mario and Mallow and Geno.
Oh, I heard everything. Who would have known that this star was so important? I've got to remind you.
All right. Reasonable.
All right, so he was spying on us, and he's going to go inform Smithy, whoever that is. The secret to the shooting stars has been unraveled. Find the star pieces and bring back peace to Mario's world.
I bet you're looking for a place to plug that in. You probably want to use the USB hub down there because...
I was just going to plug it in an outlet.
Oh, they make those now, huh? Outlets, I mean. So we have a choice, Joe. We can either go to Pipe Vault or Moleville.
Pipe Vault is a side area, right?
Pipe Vault leads to Yoster's Isle, which I'm a big fan of.
Oh yeah, Yoster's Isle.
And you know, I was singing the song all day.
Yeah, we should totally go to Yoster's Isle.
I'm not gonna lie, man. I've been looking forward to this music. Yoko Shimomura, you know,
Pretty fantastic
the hell is
composer.
that? Pretty fantastic. Especially for this track alone. I just did it again. The Yoster's Isle music alone, or is it pronounced Yoster's Island?
Island, yeah.
Isle. I always called it Yoster's Isle, even though I guess that's wrong. Yeah, the cat.
So I haven't talked too much about the graphics in the game yet. We mentioned the music before, how wonderful the music is.
Yeah.
The graphics are pretty wonderful too, though. They're 3D models that are just they're shot, scanned to make 2D sprites. That's pretty much it. Similar to Donkey Kong Country.
I mean, I wonder how they did that. You know, like I mean, you know, both games like they use like a 3D modeling software, something like equivalent to. Is CAD one of those? I don't know.
Blender.
Blender.
I mean Blender, 3D Studio Max. I don't know if anyone uses that. I think a lot of people use Blender now. That's the only 3D modeling software that I've used. It's sort of like the GIMP of Photoshop.
Okay. All right.
Right? GIMP is to Photoshop as Blender is to, I don't know, what are the, like Maya 3D Studio Max? It's been a long
I've
time.
heard of Maya.
It's been a long time since I did any research on that stuff, so I'm probably way behind. But
You know, Google has their own 3D modeling software called Sketchum.
Sketch, yeah,
Sketch?
that's been around for a long time. That's like a decade at least.
And
Been
even
around for
I-
at least a decade.
Even I found that fun to use. Where do we want to go?
I don't think you can go down that one. I don't think you can use that one, man. I mean, maybe if you battle the Piranha Plant, you can go down, but I don't think so.
I think I'm gonna slap you silly, is what I think.
Okay.
You can go in some of these. Haha, this room. You know this room, don't you?
Yeah, you could slide, right?
This is the only place in the game you can actually slide. Oh, you can also do this. I forgot about that. There's also, I believe it's number 4. It's number 4. Tile number 4 from the start.
Oh, it gives you the frog coin. Yeah, tile number 4. Of course, I remember that.
Oh, that's
you
interesting.
You can't. Oh no, you can probably exit by jumping over
By
the
jumping
top.
up here,
but
yeah.
you got to slide, man. Do the slide.
This
Show them the slide.
Fine. You run and then you press. Well, you press down, but you have to do it quickly. Press down.
There you go.
Oh, I screwed up.
Great job. Oh no, now you can't get that other
Son of
box.
You were the one that told me to slide.
Well,
Here, I'll just go back.
yeah, just go back and do it. Don't be silly.
I have a fundamental issue with the fact that you slide in a game that's isometric.
Yeah, it doesn't really.
Oh
There's
my.
another secret. It doesn't really make too much sense. No.
No, but this is the only place in the game at all where you slide.
Getting a frog coin, especially this early in the game, feels very rewarding. It's one of the better things you can get, I think. You can buy some great stuff with frog coins pretty soon. Once you get the next card, the tenor card. The tenor card.
The tenor card. However, I mean, yeah, at this point, though, frog coins don't mean anything because you can't spend them quite yet. Right? I mean, the best thing is for who's the scholar? He's in the Seaside Village. He sells you the really good stuff, like the XP doubler, the Scrooge coin,
Scrooge ring.
Scrooge ring.
Yeah.
I was thinking earlier, Joe. I was in a fitful sleep this morning. And I was thinking, maybe we should go for the the items that we don't normally go for. For example, the Lamb's Lore. We should get the Look the Other Way item, where you look the other way 100 times. We should check out Great Guy's Casino. We should do the things that we don't usually do.
Alright.
I've only ever done them once.
You ever get the lazy shell? Yes, we've gotten the lazy shell a lot of times. I don't know. That was funny to me, but
Yo, this guy and his game can both S a big D.
is it not good? Sure. Okay, we'll
I'm
do
just
it though.
bad at it, that's all.
What do you got to do? You just got to
You
stomp
just
on the Goombas when they come out?
Jump on
I
their
barely
heads.
remember this, actually.
You just gotta jump on their heads. I actually don't know what the reward is. Wait. Oh, yeah, oh, yeah. It's actually easier if you get some of them.
Yeah, I can't imagine.
There is a trick where you can... There we go. You can combo from one to all the way around if you need to. But clearly, I'm not capable of that. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Yeah, suffice it to say,
there's a gold one.
Yeah. I've never done quite well. I've never really done well at this game. Hey! Although I believe it is harder than it looks. 14 PTS.
That stands for points.
Looks like you got yourself a tough road.
Wait, he didn't give us anything? What's how many do you have to get any money? Here, let me try it.
All right.
Let me try.
Yeah.
How many do you need to get money?
I mean, you're holding the guide.
Hey mate, step right up. 10 coins. How about it? Sure, why not? You know the rules?
Pipe ball.
No, I don't know the rules. Stomp a Goomba, get 1 point. Lose 1 point. Gold Goomba gets 3 points. Okay, if you get more than 20 points, you get a prize. Okay. So you need to actually stomp 20 of them to get anything. That's pretty crazy.
The first 2 items you win are flower tabs. After that, you win frog coins.
Oh God, you really got to get them fast.
Yeah.
You got to get them so fast.
It is much harder than it looks.
You get a flower tab if you get 2 prizes.
Yeah, the first 2 times.
Oh, whoa. Hang on. Now just a cotton picking minute.
I think you basically have to start jumping before they're just about to pop out. Like you sort of have to anticipate it, you know?
Holy.
Because I believe it is possible to combo them together.
Oh, I lost a point.
And you lose points, yeah.
Oh, did it not give me the points for that gold one? Mm-mm. I think it didn't give me the points for that. Wow, that's a load of bullshit. What a bad mini game. Poorly designed game all together, all around.
You think?
All around. Yeah, I'm gonna lower my score of Super Mario RPG from
11 to 10.
Top 5 favorite games of all time to top 6 favorite games of all time.
Really? This is number 6?
Yeah, I'm gonna put it below Time Crisis 2 now.
I mean, that's still pretty high praise.
It is. It's pretty high. Actually, I don't really know. I used to try to keep track of my top 100 games of all time, but I can't. There's no way to do it. There's too many games.
I will give you my top 3 though, because my top 3 has not changed in about 10 or 15 years. I think.
Yeah.
My number... Actually, okay, these are not in any order. The World Ends With You, absolutely in the top 3. This, absolutely in the top 3.
Yeah.
And I can't remember the third one.
Time Crisis 2.
Oh, yeah, I guess so, yeah. So, yeah. Roughly those 3. And I mean, it's pretty malleable, so, I mean, it's more like a top 5, but not in any specific order. What else is even up there at this
La
point?
Mulana?
No, I mean, that is a fantastic game, but
World of Warcraft?
nah, I wasn't a huge WoW guy. Big, but not huge. Big, McLarge, huge. Oh my god, we have 1
Yeah, he
HP.
needs to heal. I mean, you're taking a chance, because if one of them gets a turn and it attacks, you can't use
crap.
an item with a Scarecrow. Scarecrows can't use items.
Well, you goofed. You done goofed.
Alright, so hopefully Mallow's turn is next, or we're screwed.
It doesn't
is.
matter, though, because even if he dies, at the end of combat, he gets resurrected with 1 HP anyway.
Yeah,
So it's identical to this situation, you see?
I do see.
Therein lies the benefit there.
So what are your favorite games? Leave them in the comments below. What is your top 3 favorite games of all time?
So, Joe, let me hear yours. I just gave you mine. I'm sure Time Crisis 2 is on there.
I prefer not to reveal them. That was a joke. I'll reveal them.
Oh,
Probably Spelunky. I would say Spelunky is
good choice.
probably number 1. I like the Bungayo games. Bungayo
Right.
and Bungayo HD. I'm
Right.
a big fan of those. Super Mario RPG is very high up there. Time Crisis 2. I mean, this is past 3. They're not in exact order or anything, but yeah, those games. I like Hearthstone a lot, but not so much anymore. It's free Hong Kong, you know.
That's not why. That's not why you don't like it anymore. It's because you don't play it
Yeah,
anymore.
I don't play it anymore anyway.
Yeah. And,
I mean, Magic the Gathering. I love Magic the Gathering. That's not really a video game, but it kind of is a video game. There's been a lot of Magic the Gathering video games. The
Didn't
current
we-
one is Magic the Gathering Arena, which I've been playing.
didn't we just have a fight with 5 of these?
Mm-hmm.
Now we have a fight with 1 of them.
Yeah. It's a little inconsistent.
A little bit. I mean, this has to be a cakewalk, or the previous fight had to be very difficult. Which is why I didn't do so well. That's my excuse.
At Super Mario RPG, nothing in the game should technically be really all that difficult.
Yeah, it's really not, though. But, I mean, you can still get caught off guard. You know, I understand that. What is that thing? Why does he
That was
always
a
run
gold
away?
Shy Guy.
Why does he run
What does
away?
the gold Shy Guy do?
I have
You know
no
what?
idea.
I'll look him up for you.
Like, I knew there were enemies that ran away from combat.
You know what? I'm just going to look it up for you.
It's organized by world, so this would be world 3. Oh, I meant in the glossary, but you're probably looking in the right place actually, where you were.
Well, I am in the right place, but don't worry about it. Just keep playing the game, and I'll tell you about.
I don't want to use
about-
Geno Beam. Geno Bim. These are some hardy boys, some hardy plant boys. Oh my god, they are hardy. They're hardier than a summer's harvest, than a spring's harvest. God, these are the hardiest plants I ever did plant. These are the hardiest plants I reaped and sowed. And I reaped and sowed. Alright, let's see here. We want... That was easy. I really love... I gotta say, I really love the
That had to be heard. That had to get picked
Yeah.
up by the microphone.
I know we've talked about it plenty of times. We're not sure if it comes through, but that for sure came through.
I
You
just
just cost me some coins.
I just wanted to make you lose coins because I wanted to show them that those things you don't actually have to battle them. They make you lose coins. Isn't
Yeah,
that weird and
you
interesting?
actually-
You're losing all of our coins. Check how many coins we have left.
380.
Okay, that's a lot of coins.
I have checked it in the past. Now
How
we
many
lost.
did you lose now?
Oh,
You lose
two.
like 2 each time you get hit. I
Yeah.
think it's not really that big of a penalty. But yeah, those things, instead of battling you, they knock coins out of you. Okay, stop, Ed. Stop.
Oh my butt! Oh no, my butt! My butt! Help my
You're
butt!
driving me nuts.
It's my butt's falling off. Help me do what to do with the butt.
Are you trying to see it?
We're
Are you
gonna
trying to see how many coins you can lose?
check this out. We're gonna get stuck under the platform. I just did it. Did you see?
Yeah, I did see it.
Let's do it again. Oh come on!
Yeah, it seems really hard actually to get
Yeah.
stuck under the platform. It seems way harder than I expected it to be.
I think you're
Do you
not...
realize we've lost probably hundreds of coins?
I don't think you're supposed to be able to get stuck under there, but I need to do it. Come on! I wonder if you run out of coins, if it'll still show the coins.
You just lost 160 of our coins.
I got stuck. I got stuck. Check it out.
Oh man, you're really pissing me off, Ed. I worked hard to get these coins, and now you're just spending them all and getting your butt pumped by these these nippers.
I'm like...
You know this enemy is called a nipper.
It is?
Yep. From Super Mario,
Come on.
Super Mario Brothers 3 was the first game that they appeared in there, and they were named Nipper.
Oh.
And they're still called that to this day.
Nippers.
Nipper.
That
Yep.
must be why they don't appear in indie games. They're a very suggestive name.
Or
Come on!
Maybe it's correct that we should. Maybe it's correct that we should continue on through the game at this point.
Yeah, probably. But by the way, I wasn't actually intending on losing those coins. I'm not.
I was hoping that you would be. I thought that would be really funny. If
Oh,
you-
really? Okay. I'm just kidding. I mean, coins are so plentiful as to be useless in this game, but even I understand the value of work pants. Which, where the hell do you buy work pants, dude?
I think they're coming up. I think they're coming up real soon.
For some reason, I thought they were like Mushroom Kingdom early. This is the song that I've had in my head all day. In the shower, I was singing this song. I love this drum breakdown here.
Mario, glad you finally made it to Yoster Isle, home of the Mushroom Derby.
Say, now that you're here, we could use your help. Yeah, you always say that.
Please talk to a few of my pals here in... What? You can't understand them? Well, hop aboard and I'll be your interpreter.
Now, am I wrong, Joe? Is this the best minigame in the entire game?
It's great, man.
It's up there.
You gotta play it.
Yeah,
You gotta try it out.
you gotta have one of my pops. However, what is interesting is when I watched Lobos Jr. play this about a week or 2 weeks ago, he's a musician, right? He was a musician first before he streamed on Twitch. But he could not get the timing down of this race, and I wonder if it was because of like input delay or something on the SNES Classic that he was using. It was really weird. I've never seen anything like it before. Like, he's a good musician and he couldn't figure it out. And like, it's not that hard. So I wonder if we're gonna have some difficulty, seeing as how we are playing on an official SNES Classic Mini 2. We're gonna fight Boshi. We're not gonna fight him. We're gonna race him, right?
Yeah.
Boshi is sort of like the Croco of the Yoshi world.
Yeah. He's a little bit of a jackass.
He kind of is, yeah. We brought the cookies. Consider yourself lucky today. Oh, we gotta give him an accent. You got yourself a race, 1-on-1. Now, it is the most difficult minigame in the game, for sure.
Hello again. Get ready, the Mushroom Derby is coming up.
Want instructions? We'll skip them, but I will...
Just explain it as we go. You pretty much just alternate between buttons to the beat of the music.
It is A and B. You alternate between those.
You press A and B to the beat of the music. That's about it.
This is easy as it gets, man. So like that. A, B, A, B, A, B, A, B, A, B, A, B, A, B. Oh, dear Lord, it's not working.
It's not working. It really isn't working. It doesn't seem like you're getting any kind of speed at all.
Huh.
It might be a problem with the ROM. It looked like we're speeding up there.
I'm trying to go early to try to figure out where the lag is. Okay, so it's about every offbeat is the lag in this right now. So instead of 1, 1, 1, 1, it's which is pretty significant. He thrashed us.
He did. Yeah, let's try it again though. I think you'll get it if you do it. And you can also use the cookies.
I thought you were gonna say you can also use the save states, which is true. Also, this episode sponsored by Waterloo Watermelon. That was ear-piercingly loud.
No, it wasn't. It'll be just fine.
What? Let's try again. Oh my god, who's this pink Yoshi? Why is he all up in our face? Look,
I don't know. Get on regular Yoshi though.
Speedy Gonzalez. What happened to regular Gonzalez? So we are gonna do this for real this time. I I mean, we don't really need to save the state either, but we are going to do it. Now, I consider myself a musician. Oh, we need cookies. Sorry, I was eating cookies.
Well, now I have to explain that to them.
No, you don't. It's just an old man saying that thing that I just said.
Ed and I, one time we stayed up very late at night. We rented a house at the New Jersey shore. This was when we were kids, actually, so our parents technically were the ones who rented the house. And we stayed in one of the rooms, and we stayed up till probably at least 4 a.m. because we were making up a radio show. And one of the gags was that a guy kept calling in and saying sorry that he was eating cookies. That's what Ed was referencing there.
Right. You know, I don't think explaining it made it any clearer.
No, probably not.
It helped me relive.
It was funny at the time, and your mom kept coming in the room because we were cackling so late at night. We were keeping them up because we were cackling so loud. Yeah, this is like almost random. The timing is like almost random here. Yeah, I think if you would have used the cookies, you would have won.
Yeah. You know what, we're just gonna load the state because I just saved. It's actually.
I would just use a cookie to lead.
Oh.
Just lead off with a cookie. Just throw a cookie out right away.
All right. Use all those cookies, baby. Cookie me.
Now you have to actually win. Yeah. The timing is like way off.
It's a little early, yeah. It's actually less than a half beat. Wow, unbelievable! You just beat Boshi! Boshi. Starting today, Yoshi's the new boss around here. Since when have you been able to sprint like that? Oh, well, I had my day in the sun. Let me give you a tip. Race someone slow. That way, you'll be able to stash away the cookies.
But we don't need a boss. Anyway, I just want to race.
Boshi really is a jackass.
He sure is.
Come on, Boshi, let's see what you're made of.
Alright, just stay out of my way. Oh, here's the cookie stash for the winner.
What is it, 30 cookies?
I think you get Yoshi's cookie, actually. Thanks to you, Mario, I finally beat that rascal, and we can all race together now. Here's something to remember me by. Got a Yoshi cookie. Next time you're in trouble during battle, use this to give me a call. So, never.
Yeah, this game's way easy. We would never die in this game.
Absolutely not. I love that you can stand in here.
Why?
Because it's... You know why. You know why. Because it's 3D. It's 3D. You can also check the mailbox. There's nothing inside. Eventually there'll be a letter for Raz and Raimi, I believe. Right? And also, one of these eggs will eventually hatch, and there's a fat... I almost said chocobo. There's a fat Yoshi in one of them. Right?
Yeah.
Is that all we can do now?
I mean, we can race again if you want.
No.
To get more Yoshi cookies.
I think one is enough. I don't care to race these primitive dinosaurs. It's a fool's errand. Oh.
Yeah, we don't need to go through Pipe Vault again.
Hey.
You can go out the exit to the bottom left here.
Indeed. So long, Yoshi. You weren't all that enjoyable to begin with. Nobody will miss you. Oh yeah, there we go. Alright, so we'll go to Pipe Vault. We're going to head to Moleville.
So we're already at Moleville. We're really moving along fast now.
Kind of.
Yeah, not kind of. We're moving on really fast.
Right.
We're going to be done this game in another couple hours, probably.
We could just make this a long episode.
Yeah, we will.
This is
episode 4, isn't it? Yeah, this will be a
Yeah.
long one, for sure. This is a long one.
This is work pants, by the way. I believe you get work pants
Yeah,
here.
you get work pants here. I mean,
Because-
that's what they do in Moleville. They work.
That's exactly it.
In the mountain.
That's how you know.
They're miners.
They're all under 18 years of age. Get it? Everyone's up on a mountain, but I'm stuck minding the store, so what you need? So the things that we need are I mean, they're fairly obvious.
Yeah,
right?
everything. We
yeah.
basically need everything.
Yeah. Now, we could buy the mega shirt, the mega cape, and the mega pants, or...
Work pants. For everyone.
We could just buy, 3 work pants.
Yeah, work pants is pretty much where it's at. Mid-mushroom. See, now we don't need mushrooms anymore. They just gave us a bunch of free mushrooms in
You're
the
right.
forest maze because they knew at this point we were going to be... They're going to be outclassed and outdated. And they certainly are.
Let's see, we go from
Punch Glove is an increase.
62 to 72, which is significant.
And we want work pants. Everyone can wear work pants.
So the thing with work pants is it lowers your defense.
Lowers your magic attack. And your magic defense.
No, it only lowers your magic
Oh, it
defense.
only lowers your magic defense.
Oh my god, they're so OP. Oh my god, no, they really are, dude. They really are OP. 53 to 63. Let's see, work pants. It increases everything except for magic defense.
Yep.
And it only decreases magic defense by 1. Oh my god. Alright, finger shot. That's a nice 12 number increase. And actually for Geno, it increases everything.
Yeah, because he's not wearing any pants.
Well, yeah. That's in general why you should wear some form of pant in general. It's, oops, did not mean to do that.
You know, I bought those antidote pins in anticipation for the forest maze.
Yeah.
And then we crossed through the entire forest maze without equipping them or the equipment that we had just bought. That was the thick shirt and the thick pants, which is why most likely why we perished. Our own fault. We didn't equip. I'm gonna say my own fault. I was the one with the controller at the time.
A bloody star crashed down into the mountain. I wanted to see it, but my mom told me that it was too dangerous. Mom said she'd go and find out what's happening, but she should have taken her sweet time.
Yeah, I never equipped those accessories. I feel like we don't need them. I mean, the game's not hard as it is, and we would never die in the game anyway, so what does it really matter? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I've never died in this game before.
My mom put a help out on the mountain. For free. Give me some waffle fries. For free.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Bowyer. Bowyer Bowser.
That's him. That's Bowyer. Man,
That's the only thing that's weird about Bowyer. Like, he's a bow, so it kind of makes sense that his name is Bowyer, but it sounds
Yeah.
so similar to Bowser.
it does.
I was wondering if that's why they picked the name, but I don't think it is. I think it's just because it has bow in it.
Bowser.
They could have called him, like, Bowman or Bow.
Willie Bowman. They
I
could
don't
have
know.
called him. Bowser, most of our allies have run off. What will we do? We've only had experience fighting Mario. These new guys are too much. Shut up, all of yous. I'm the biggest, most baddest, most brute guy around, and don't you forget it. But if Mario hears that I've been kicked out of my own castle, my reputation will be splickety-splam. Capiche? Even I got an image to keep up, you know. Let's show him who's the boss around here.
So his troop has really dwindled. He only has 6 men left, and 3 of them are Goombas. Those barely even count as a man.
Yeah. Alright then. It's weird that he left and didn't see us. And we also did not see where he went.
A star trapped in the mountain to trap some kids. To make things worse, one of the menfolk could be stuck inside too. Please, Mario.
You gotta help us. You gotta help us, Mario. That's what she said. What's happening up there? Is she still working up a sweat? Yeah, so are the men. Everyone's digging and digging. I can't keep up with them.
Oh. I love this one. She has no idea how fruitless her efforts are. The menfolk inside are doing their best on the inside. I'm digging in from the outside. We gotta help them folks out. She has no idea
Jump on her head.
how
Watch what
useless
happens.
she really is. I feel like this would be a good place for a chest to be hidden.
Is there one though? I don't think so. No, we can find out.
We could, but I don't know. Is that guide even that good? I think we're just going to go ahead and head right into these mines. Now, I know I've said this before. This is where the game ratchets up and really...
It gets really difficult.
Well,
I don't really see too much. I don't know if there's any secret chests anywhere.
There might not. In the entire game. Oh dear, I sure hope those kids are okay. I know how you're feeling, but moping around here ain't gonna help a thing.
So it's looking like we're gonna get 2 stars in this episode. So we're moving right along.
That's what I told her, but I don't know if I'd be feeling any different if I was her. We're getting nowhere fast. We'll never reach the kids at this rate. See that up there? That's the old entrance to the mine, but we can't reach it anymore. If only that fellow Mario were here, he could reach it in a heartbeat.
I can't understand what you're saying. I'm not looking at the text, Ed, so I actually have no idea what's going on.
What? Well, speak of the devil. Well, I'll be a Goomba's uncle if and him in the flesh. Mario, you're a lifesaver. Mario, have you heard the news? News? What news? Well, Dinah took her little brother into the mine so they could play. And then a huge star crashed into the mountain, causing a big cave-in. Now they're trapped inside. And now their daddy who went looking for him is trapped too. Mario, will you help rescue them?
Oh, I thought you were going to say no, because we've been being a smartass for the whole LP here.
Thanks, Mario. Well, there's the entrance up there. Here, hop up on our shoulders.
Don't mind if I do.
So we're just gonna blaze through. Joe just counted the number of rooms.
There are 9 rooms in this dungeon and 2 boss fights. There's a mini boss, which I won't spoil who it is, and there's a maximum boss, which is the end boss. Well, there's the opposite of mini boss would be a maximum boss.
I guess, yeah.
A maxiboss.
Maxiboss. I would just call it a regular boss, but I do see where you're coming from.
So talk about a game that has an awesome per second rate that is very high. Super Mario RPG.
Yeah.
It's short, especially for a JRPG style game, but it really does respect the player's time. There's a lot of variety in gameplay. There's a lot of mini games that are actually fun. There's a lot of enemy variety. There's some palette swaps, so I'll give them that, but they don't make you really do a lot of the same thing over and over again. There's no crafting system. There's not a bunch of junk items to collect. You've seen it so far. There's a lot of story parts. They don't really hold back on those things. They don't make you go through a bunch of grinding. There is no grinding, really. You don't have to grind to be able to beat the game. You can grind if you choose to, or if you're bad at games like this. But of course, we're not. We would never die in a game like this.
Never.
So there's no need for us to grind. But you at home, you might want to.
53 to 59. That's pretty solid, baby. Give me that Geno.
Really? Oh, I would have taken the power. The power is at +3.
What? It was?
The attack was +3.
Alright, we're gonna save state. We'll be right back.
I wouldn't do that.
If I find
go that far.
I'm gonna sell it to someone in town. I'm in it for the money. Now, can we actually refine the treasure that this guy's looking for? He says it's a rare item. I don't know what's in here that's so rare.
Well,
I know there's like a hidden coin block or two.
There's a frog coin, there's 15 large coins, there's a mushroom, there's a flower, and there's a mine car, which is a mini game.
None of those are particularly rare.
No, there's an invincible star, which I'm pretty sure is not hard to find.
Right, that's out in the open.
So I don't really think there's anything besides a frog coin worth really digging for. So I would say don't worry about it. Any kind of secrets that we find, we'll find naturally. I'm not even worried about trying to find them in any of these, using the guide to find any of the stuff here.
Do you think he was like on drugs or something when he said that?
Yeah, he must be. I think do we get shiny stone? Is that what he's talking about? But I think you get shiny stone later. You get shiny stone from somewhere else.
Yeah.
And then you trade it to the a little girl in town.
You gotta get the dynamite first. Right?
Yeah, and then you gotta get a carbo cookie somehow. You
right.
trade. There's a sequence in this game. I think you have to get it later on, and then you come back through the game and you wind up trading what's called a carbo cookie to a little girl in Moleville, and then you can go into the bucket. You can. What I was saying earlier, that you can use a bucket like a pipe, like you can like go down into a bucket, that is actually a thing in the game. I was not mistaken.
And it takes you back to the
timing
part,
on
right?
that attack is always weird.
On that attack?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, it's late. It's later than you would expect it to be.
Yeah, you're right. It's got kind of a delay to it. It is a little weird. And symbols.
Symbols, yeah, didn't do a whole lot of damage.
No, well, it's mallow. What do you expect?
I've broken your pen.
You?
I broke the thing that holds it to your.
You just did that.
To your shirt off.
I do that with every pen I have. It's the clip.
What do you call that? The clip? Yeah, I broke the clip off of it.
I feel like a pen is not properly broken in if the clip is still on there. Honestly, so
yeah.
Fun story.
It's gotta have some nice jagged plastic on the edge there.
Yeah. Have I ever told you where that pen came from?
No.
Came from Daiso in Japan, in a little town we call Choshi City.
Okay.
Call the presses, it's about to get messy. No, I'm just kidding. It actually came from Daiso, which is like a dollar store in Japan.
Okay.
And I bought a brick ton of pens from Daiso, and that is one of them.
Oh.
Right? I mean, is it labeled? It should say Daiso on there, or maybe nothing at all. But the those are some of the hardiest pens I ever did have the pleasure of using. And that dollar store, man, for a dollar store, they sold everything, dude. They sold everything. They had, like, kitchen tools and, like, arts and crafts and I don't know. It was big. It was a big store. You can get almost anything you needed for your house.
They had some pretty nice gel pens in Japan. Actually, I ordered them from Japan. I used to use them for inking, for art stuff. But when I was over there, I wasn't using them necessarily for inking. But I did find a Lilo and Stitch gel pen one time on the train.
Ooh.
You can find all kinds of stuff on the train over there.
It doesn't belong to you.
Yeah.
Mario, you come to save us. One problem, though, this is a dead end. We need a bomb to blast through. Hey, think you can find one? I just found a bomb.
Yeah, I don't know if this bomb's big enough, though, for that job.
Yeah, that was fun, man.
But yeah, I mean, if you found something that was valuable on, if you had like a laptop computer, you might want to just take that. But if you find a pen or a 500 yen coin, it's pretty much yours.
Isn't it weird, man? 500 yen is a lot.
500 yen is a lot for
like,
a coin. I love that.
Yeah.
I wish that U.S. coins were worth something, but they're garbage. Like if I drop a dime and it rolls under my car or something, which has happened before, I'm not going after that.
Yeah. It doesn't matter. But 500 yen is equivalent to like $6, maybe even more.
Nah, yen's low right now.
Is it really?
Yeah, yen's low. It's probably four and change though. It's still a valuable enough coin.
It's enough that you would want to get it.
Yeah.
Get it back, you know. Coins, beautiful. Oh wait, no, this guy has a Brooklyn accent. Beautiful coins. Grab the coins. Listen up. Let's leave this halfway Mario here and split. Anyone got a beef with that?
All right, so we took our shit.
Oh! He took the coins.
Just the coins.
Just Chase, crowd back and get those coins back. Yeah,
he really does. He takes all your coins.
Yeah. Oh, we're actually we're full on items, as it turns out.
Oh, really? You go use a flower box. Use a flower box. Use a flower box.
Why don't you just use the mushrooms? Who needs
Well, I know,
mushrooms?
but we need to use a flower box because we don't have any flowers anyway.
Isn't there a heal coming up?
I don't know. Just use a flower box.
Yeah, who cares? It's not a hard game.
It gives you a max of. It gives you 5 extra
Yeah.
maximum flower points. It's the best possible flower item you can get.
Oh boy!
Looks like a dead end here, but not to worry.
But not to worry. I got a bomb. Never leave home without him.
Well, that's a little bomb.
It is.
And it actually blows through this, huh? Wow. Blows through it very cleanly. That was a clean blow up. I mean, I would like to know where he buys his bombs. I'd like a bomb like that. Doesn't seem like it hurt anybody nearby. It just put a hole right in the wall, right where he needed it.
It's pretty
Very
convenient.
clean hole in the wall. I wonder if you can get one that would make a perfect door shape. Like if I wanted to add a door in my house or something, or a window, you know.
Yeah.
You could just get some C4 style explosive, stick it to the side of the wall, and it just blows up a hole perfectly window shaped in the side of your house.
It's probably more trouble than it's worth than it is to actually just get a window installed, I imagine.
No, man, just one explosion. One explosion gets the window. It also installs the window for you.
It installs the window.
It blows up the wall and a window appears. Okay.
All right, no.
We don't want to attack. You never want to attack for Mallow. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, that's pretty
Special.
good.
Yep, you want to take special.
So
+2 to special. That's pretty good.
yeah. Now I believe this is optional, right? You can catch these 3 thieves. You don't have to.
You need to get your coins.
Oh really?
I think so.
Oh, I thought you got them back from fighting Croco or something, but I can't remember. I thought these guys gave you other stuff, like a flower. I think they give you a flower tab.
Oh.
I actually can't remember, so don't quote me. Not like you have any evidence.
Yeah, Mallow's, or not Mallow, Geno's kind of a black mage, I guess would be his class, if he had a class.
I mean, he's like the best melee, or at least second best melee right now, and the best magic user.
He's just a good damage guy.
Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but someday. He didn't have the coins, but he dropped a flower tab.
And Princess is pretty much just a healer. Mallow is a shitty healer and sort of support. I don't really know exactly what they were trying to go for with
He's
Mallow.
supposed to be a magic offense, I think.
He's kind of a hybrid healer plus, AOE.
Yeah, he's
magic.
But he's so weak and he sucks. I mean, that's the main thing is that he just sucks.
Yeah, the main thing, his stats are actually lower. We've looked at his stats. The numbers don't really compare to the other characters.
Gotta go magic attack. Yo, I gotta have my pops.
And Mario, you can't remove from your party. You're pretty much stuck with him, but luckily...
It's Croco!
Oh yeah, he just got away.
We're actually out of...
Mario's a pretty solid middle-of-the-road guy.
I didn't realize that Croco just ran in a big circle the whole time. Oh, I should have used a flower tab. We're gonna have to throw away another mushroom now. It doesn't really matter though. It's not a hard game, and we would never die in a game as easy as this.
So yeah, this game really does respect the player's time, and that's a lesson that I think especially applies today. I think that's a game design lesson that applies to today's world more than ever, because players have options more than ever now. They can play any of these old games even. And they also have access, obviously, to all the newer games that have come out in the last few years, and more games come out every single year, and it becomes, the barrier to entry becomes even lower. So I think you need to respect the player's time even more than ever.
We're gonna wreck him. You know, I'm holding out hope that Steam will come up with a new system instead of Steam Direct. I actually don't think it's ever going to happen.
Yeah, I wonder if there's going to be another platform that's going to overtake Steam.
I think that's eventually what's going to happen. Is the platforms just are going to continue to fracture as they're doing now. You know, we've seen Epic Game Store just has launched in what, like less than a year ago. GOG, you know, has been around for a while.
It seems quite possible that there's going to be something else. Yeah, I mean, I already prefer good old games.
Oh yeah,
over
absolutely.
Steam. Like if I can get a game on good old games, probably will get it instead of getting it on Steam. Like for promo codes, I guess it's easier to get Steam codes.
Yeah, I mean, and
that's anytime we get. I don't think we've ever gotten a promo code for a game that wasn't for Steam.
Yeah,
it's just kind of the standard.
Part of that is that Steam's launcher is so ingrained in a lot of people's minds, whereas the GOG launcher, I mean, I don't know anybody that actually uses it. I think I have it installed, but I've never, you know, seriously used it.
Yeah, it's you just run the games from their own executables.
Exactly. Right? But you know, when your game doesn't have any DRM or doesn't require you to have an online connection, then you can do that. So
yeah,
it's not like that's a negative. That's a positive, if anything. But I mean, you know, I think GOG is going to hang in there. They're definitely catering to a specific audience that Steam could capture, but
yeah, it seems like Steam is kind of just coasting along with the popularity that they already have. They have a gigantic install base, and they're kind of just coasting along.
Yeah,
it's kind of unfortunate. Like the Valve, the company itself, doesn't really seem hungry anymore. They're not. They're the big guys now.
Yeah,
kind of can just sit back, be conservative, and just let the money roll in. They don't really have to take any risks, and they don't even necessarily have to do what the customers want because the install base is so large, unfortunately.
Yo, dude!
You couldn't move?
I could move, I just chose not to.
Oh.
So it actually was my fault. However, I do like to place the blame on others whenever possible. It does feel like they're coasting. You know, when they open the floodgates to let anybody at all put their game on the store, what they're essentially saying is, we'll take more money because we have no need to curate our own store anymore. We just don't see a need for that. You know, like we've come out in first place in this marathon. We're in first place.
It's a good short-term strategy.
Yeah.
But long-term, I don't think that's gonna play out. There's a lot of other companies that are chomping at the bit to get in, especially Epic.
I mean, okay, look at it this way though, right? PlayStation 1, the original PlayStation, had something around, I don't know the exact number, but several thousand games released for the PlayStation, right?
Yeah.
Their strategy was quantity over quality. Not that some games weren't good. There were plenty of good games. But the
thing was, you had to also convince distributors and you had to convince stores to buy those games from the distributors in order for you to see your game on a store shelf. Whereas on Steam, every game makes it onto the store shelf.
Right. Yeah.
Because you wouldn't see a lot of there were plenty of garbage small titles that came out for the original PlayStation, but you never saw them. You wouldn't see them at Target or Walmart or even GameStop. You might see them at GameStop on the used rack, but you would never see them at a big box store. And yeah, you would rarely see them like at a flea market or a GameStop. That was the only place that those games would generally pop up. I'll do it.
No. Sorry, I couldn't think quick enough. But then think back to the N64. Right? I believe the N64 had a maximum number of 250 titles. I believe
It was low.
it was incredibly low, especially compared to the PlayStation, right? So if you want to go for the quantity approach, like how Steam is doing now, they're saying no to nobody, right? And it costs them pretty much nothing to do that. So, I mean, the chances are much greater that some crap is going to fall through when there's no quality control, but there's always the chance that something good can come through. So, I don't think either approach is better than the other, just that one certainly makes more money, you know, for Sony, or in this case for Steam. You turn nobody away. I should not have done that because that's a star. We're going to run.
But yeah, I think it diminishes the quality of your platform. If you think about Nintendo 64, where do you want to go? Keep going forward?
Yeah.
Is that correct? Yeah, that was correct.
I mean, the N64 had its own share of terrible games, right?
But you didn't even get a level up.
No. But I think the ratio is slightly higher of good games to bad games than...
I think so, yeah.
I would like to think that. Based on nothing, I think it's true.
Yeah, I think so. I think the barrier to entry was a lot higher. It's probably too high for Nintendo. Nintendo was really cocky at that point.
Yeah.
Because they didn't necessarily win the previous console war against Sega. They didn't win the Super Nintendo. Didn't actually win in the US. It might have in Japan. And worldwide, I think the Super Nintendo might have won. But in the US, the Sega Genesis was, I think it had about 55% of the market versus 45% that Nintendo had.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, Genesis was the winner, but not by a huge margin. During that era.
We can get +3 magic attack or 5 HP.
I would get +3 magic. No contest there. By the time that the hit points are going to be relevant, like towards the end of the game, we're going to be able to get a bigger bonus than that. Dude, and the magic is always going to be relevant.
Dude, move! Dude, get out of there! Are you serious? There we go. No!
Why'd you do that?
He came back. The Cat in the Hat came back.
Maybe you can do Thunderbolt on him with Mallow.
That's exactly what I'm going to do. That's exactly it. You're a genius. Oh. Get Thunderbolted, you nuts. Crap. Oh, it worked.
It didn't kill them all though.
No.
This is where Mallow's usefulness begins to wane. In the beginning, he knocks everybody out with one Thunderbolt. And now it takes a Thunderbolt plus an attack to kill everyone. And then later it's going to be 2 Thunderbolts and an attack to kill everyone. Maybe, I don't know if it gets that bad, but it gets worse. Mallow does significantly diminish in usefulness as the game prattles on and on.
I love that formation. That's where we should have run to, actually, with the star. We should have run into this room.
Yeah.
Now that I think about it. If only there was some way to go back. Some method of preserving our state as it was in the past, but unfortunately that is not possible.
Speaking about companies making money,
Yeah.
YouTube's making some money.
YouTube's always making some money.
I don't know if they're actually profitable though. Is YouTube a profitable company? Or Google? Well, I guess
Surely.
Google's probably a profitable company overall, but
Let me ask you this.
I heard sometime, it might have been years ago though, that YouTube doesn't actually make any money because it's really expensive to host all this shit, and some of us don't even run ads on our videos, like GameSoup.
That doesn't matter. They run ads. YouTube runs ads. I mean, let me ask you this. Do you have ad block?
Yeah.
Turn off ad block one day and go on YouTube.
No.
I haven't done that in years, but I'm pretty sure they run ads before, during, and after almost everything.
I don't think they run ads if you demonetize yourself though.
I think they do.
Well, here's Punchinello. This is another completely random character who I find to be somewhat charming. One of the less charming of the enemies or characters in the game, but I would say that he's still pretty interesting and fun. His name's Punchinello. He says, "Good day."
I noticed that his hat is a fuse.
Yeah, it kind of is, isn't it? He doesn't really look much like a bomb.
The name's Nello. Punchinello.
Punchinello? Never heard of him.
They say I'm a hothead, but I'll show them. You will make me famous. So long, bitches. Yeah, he doesn't look like a bomb at all. But that's clearly what they were going for, right?
I think so. I mean, he's the bomb boss. This is the bomb level, and he summons bombs, as you'll see very soon. He summons ads. How clever.
I just realized something. Here's another one of those cases where you can't tell what he actually is based on his sprite. I just realized this section that opens up between his top and bottom half, is that his mouth? I think that's his mouth.
Yeah, that's a mouth.
I just realized.
Oh.
I never knew that was his mouth before.
Oh. Yeah, that's his mouth.
I thought his mouth was like somewhere
Yeah,
down
he's
here.
got like a face on his chest or his belly there. He's got a little face on his belly, and his mouth is just above that, like it's a big separated thing, and then he's got googly eyes on top.
I guess I assumed he never had a mouth. And that was just like part of his... How did I see this? Yeah, I used to think this thing was his mouth, the yellow smiley face there.
Yeah.
Because he looks very serious. Wow, I'm dumb. Wow, it's weird how you can see something completely different.
Well, the graphics in this game are just great.
Yeah.
That's not exactly an example of that. If you can't tell what the thing you're looking at is, maybe that's not a compliment.
Oh my god, 2?
But we may be blinded by nostalgia for this
Maybe.
game. I doubt it, though. I think it's just great. Yeah, I don't think you need to kill those little things, but if you want to do a Thunderbolt, it'll knock them out, and then you just won't take the damage from getting attacked by them.
Yeah. I mean, that matters more and more. Why? Yeah. Not bad. Not bad. Now let's up the ante.
Now we have normal enemies,
I don't
though.
think we can kill these guys with a Thunderbolt.
No. You can do some damage to them. You might want to knock those out, because they do somewhat hefty damage.
Yeah.
Well, it only did 10 to Mellow. Okay, no, it did 3 to Geno unblocked.
Yeah.
Never mind.
God,
Just keep on attacking Punchinello.
I wish I could draw what I thought Punchinello used to look like before tonight. And I don't know why it took me 20 years to figure that out, but it did.
Do a jump. Do a regular old jump.
Do a flip. 100! Pretty good. Oh.
He summoned normal ones again. Maybe you have to cross a certain point on his HP.
I think you do, yeah.
It might be HP based when he summons different sizes of bombs.
Like right now?
Yeah, here comes the next wave.
Grr! Alright, it's clobbering time!
There you go. These are the big ones. The big boys.
Now we could spend the time trying to defeat
Those are
them.
going to do a lot of damage, my friend. This might be a game over for you.
You know what, though? It's Mallow. Who cares?
Okay.
Right? You think this is a game over? I think it's a Mallow over. And I do not care. I do not care.
Use jump.
Get jumped on. 101! See, it's going up every time. It was 100 just now. Now it's 101. Sandstorm. This is weaken, right? Weaken decreases your attack power?
I think it's fear. Isn't it fear? Well, I guess it's the same thing.
Oh, is it
I think it's
fear?
just, yeah, I think you're
Yeah, I
right.
guess
though.
it
I think
is.
it'll just attack power decrease. Just use Geno Beam or Geno Boost.
I'm just so afraid of sand. Oh, Geno Beam, you said.
Or Boost.
Oh, Boost doesn't attack. Boost your attack.
Yeah.
Oh, you knew
can
that.
use that on Mario.
You know, if only somebody hadn't gotten rid of all our Able Juice. I'm not even
You
gonna
didn't
waste
get rid
the
of
turn.
it.
No, I
Use the
didn't.
Able Juice.
No, because I'm not. Even though we have it, I
Alright.
still don't want to use it. It's not worth the turn no matter what. Right? Am I wrong? Am I right? Am I wrong?
You might be wrong.
Oh, it does. Okay, so we just figured out that being feared does 60% of your base damage instead of 100% of it.
Yeah, that's a big
interesting.
decrease.
That is a big decrease. You know what? It's a bigger decrease? Wasting a turn to use Able Juice. You know who does that? Viewers like you. I mean, suckers, that's who.
Sesame Street was brought to you by viewers like you.
Arg!
Remember that? Like you would see that when you were a kid? Sesame Street is brought to you by viewers like you. I was
Yeah,
like,
that's-
viewers like me?
that's why I
How
said it.
did I bring them to? How did I bring Sesame Street to? I didn't understand. They were talking to my parents, who did not donate money to PBS.
Oh. I must be dreaming! I'm ruined! I didn't want to do this, but now I have no choice!
I think he's bluffing.
Simmer down, Fluffy! I'm not going to waste this on you! Who knows what might happen?
Take your best shot.
Enough! I've got my pride. Now you're in for it. What the hey? Why isn't it working? Arg! Mario, if this thing explodes, we're history. This is a... Oh.
This is a fine mess.
Let's scram now! Ow? Who's saying ow? Must be the bomb,
It's
right?
the bomb, yeah, I think the bomb. It's gonna blow.
No. Rip. What on earth was that?
I love that in old cartoons, when someone gets blown up, they just get covered in ashes. Well, we won the battle. Now I hope we don't lose the war. Where is Dinah and the star? Well, there's the star. I guess my question's just been answered.
Come on, Mario, let's go! Doesn't it make you think about, like, how much that star weighs? Or, like, what it feels like to hold? Because it was being suspended by those wooden pallets up top, and...
Yeah, and it made a thud when it hit the ground.
Yeah.
I'd say it probably weighs 60, 70 pounds, wouldn't you say?
It'd be like a solid metal star, almost, right? I imagine that's what it would kind of feel like and weigh like.
Well, I thought it was made of plastic, but yeah.
Oh, you thought... Oh, maybe.
Yeah, it's made of plastic. It's an ancient relic.
I don't know. Like an iron star, that would be heavy, right?
That'd be real heavy. That'd probably be hundreds of pounds.
Like titanium? It's probably titanium. That's pretty light. Light enough for one man to hold.
It might be selenium.
Selenium? Selenium, you think?
Is that how you say that word?
I don't know.
I've seen that word a couple times before.
I'm no scienceman. This won't budge. Oh, wait, what? Why did it skip? Text. Help me here. Give me the minecart push.
She's eating ice cream.
That's her brother dying.
Care to read the warning? Forget it.
Forget it. Wait, that's ice cream? I thought that was her little brother or sister dying.
I think it's ice cream.
Where's dying?
He died. All right, time for another mini game. This is a great one.
Yeah, this is actually a good.
You shouldn't have done that.
I got the button.
You gotta hold the direction you want to turn, and then
yeah.
you gotta jump when you want to grab the items that are in the air, and then you gotta press the A button. I think. Not. Why'd you do that?
So part of my gripe with this game is that it has to be memorized, similar to
Midas River.
Midas River. Exactly what I was going to say. Yeah, it has to. It basically has to be memorized, right?
There's a break though. You can break.
Yeah, but for the the straightaways, you have to know when the straightaways are coming in order to get good use out of the mushroom, or else you just waste them.
Use it.
Like, yeah, this is a good spot. Is this?
I think coming up pretty soon. Here, use it on this spot. There you go.
Oh
Perfect.
yeah, you're right.
Good job.
But it's not like it matters. You don't get anything for doing really well at this.
This almost feels like a Donkey Kong Country level.
Yeah. And like, there's nothing in this but fun. There's no incentive other than to have a good time. And I guess the coins.
Yeah, memorizing where all these mushrooms are is. Oh yeah, see, you should have stayed on the bottom. You got 2 mushrooms.
Yeah. But who
You
would
should have
do such a
known.
thing?
Oh wow, if you did a jump there and then jump back up, you would get 3 mushrooms. 1 from the middle platform, and 2 from the top. And then you do 1 more of these, and I think it ends, right? I think this is it.
Yeah, there's a side-scrolling section after this.
Oh, there's 1 more side-scrolling
Yeah,
section?
it's the one where you go outside, and it gets all bright.
Yeah, that's right.
So
Okay.
I thought this was going to take us longer than it did. But,
To clear the mine? We actually cleared the mine in about 20 minutes.
yeah. I thought oh, crud.
Oh, look at this.
Yeah, I should have gone the other way.
You got to brake, right, to
do have to
go
brake.
around these?
Yeah.
To go around the really tight U-turns like that, you do have to brake a little bit.
I gotta sneeze. I mean, I sneezed. I don't have to sneeze anymore because I did it on camera. Yeah, I hate these turns. These
On camera. Yeah, we do record. We record every episode of Game Soup. We do record a video recording of us playing the games. We just never attach it to the video. We
yeah. I mean,
it's a joke. That's not really even a good joke. It's just a lie, pretty much.
Yeah. But is it a lie?
It is, yeah. At least it doesn't cost you too much time if you go off the track there.
Not like it matters, right? Nobody's keeping score.
Well, I am. It's taking 2 minutes and 19 seconds so far. That's the score.
Oh.
Use that mushroom.
I know this part better than the other parts. You just gotta jump in the middle. Gotta jump. There's always something in the middle for you to grab. Oh, there's always something in the middle. For
You jumped over it.
Sure did. And that's the end.
It's really exciting when you go this fast.
I know. Guess what's next? I mean, you know what's next, but it's the best part of the game. Booster's Pass followed by Booster Tower. I wonder how those kids are doing. Sure wish they'd hurry home. Settle down, woman. I asked Mario to help us out, so I reckon he'll bring them back when he's good and ready. I just have this odd feeling they'll be dropping in on us any minute now.
Shouldn't have built your house there.
They still gotta use the door like everyone else, man. Now settle down.
I like how they use multiple jokes related to them falling through the roof there, leading up to them falling through the roof.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, she's holding ice cream. The other kid's on her back.
Oh.
Yeah, that's ice cream she's holding. Dinah.
I always
Dinah
thought
says we're home. Mom almost says, gracious, you did drop in on us. What?
So for 20 years, not only have I gotten Punchinello wrong, I thought the ice cream was her little sister or brother.
Yeah, you did.
Fantastic. They really did drop in on us. Oh, my poor babies. Are you okay? Little Mite, are you hurt? No, we're okay, Ma. Isn't that right, Mite?
Oh, the kids are named Dinah and Mite.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you're right. There is Mite. He'd been knocked senseless, you poor baby. You're safe now. Don, haven't I told you often enough to never go in the mines by yourself? That's enough, Ma. Just be happy to have him back. We haven't thanked Mario proper either. I'm so embarrassed, Mario. We can't thank you enough for everything. What's that? The roof, you say? Nah, that don't matter none, right, Pa? It ain't nothing at all. You just leave any repairs to me. Give me a holly. You need a hand with your... What did he say? Place? Thanks again for bringing our babies back to us. You found Dinah, Mite, and a star piece. Bowyer's toadstool.
Burning questions.
If you need anything, don't be a stranger now. I'll be heading back to the mountain after fixing a roof. But you come back and see us again, you hear? I reckon Dinah's taking a liking to you, Mario. That trolley one was fun. Can we go again? Sniff it number 1. Come back, Mr. Beetle. Don't you want to come play Boosters and play game? Booster game? Yeah, don't run away. We just want to play. We'll take good care of you. Like what they said, okay, Mr. Beetle?
Sniffers shoot bullets out of their nose.
They sure do. Don't you dare touch that beetle as a present for Booster. That's right, just hand it over nice and easy.
Yeah, like they said, or we won't be here for your friend.
Booster really likes beetles, but he can't catch his own. That's right, he's busy keeping the princess from the sky entertained.
So we're catching beetles for him.
So hand it over. That's right.
Pretty please?
Oh no, it's getting away. Quick, catch it.
Catch it.
That's the end of our Sniff It adventure. Welcome to my per-tan store. Would you like a shiny Culex stone? If you bring me a fireworks, then I'll give you a shiny Culex stone.
A kid that wants fireworks. What kind of a world do we live in? You ever met a kid who really wanted to play with fireworks? You ever met a kid who didn't?
Yeah, more like a fella named Toad something by other came by mumbling about music. He didn't stay here but went over to Tadpole Pond over yonder. Business ain't so good, you know. Any chance you'd want a room? 10 coins for a night. I ain't staying, but goddamn I'm gonna jump on your beds. So long, lady. We are out of here.
Alright, so on the next episode of GS, we're going to see the illustrious Booster Pass followed by the mysterious Booster Tower. We like you. You're going to like the way you look.